Okay, so I'm going to be now installing this new battery, auxiliary battery. This is the new one from Amazon for 42 plus tax. This one was this is a 3-year-old battery which was from Walmart for $39.99 plus tax. I'm reusing these two connectors that were inside for the threading the terminals of the battery, and that's it, getting ready to install it now. So this goes this way. That is the empty spot where the old battery was, and I pop this in like this. Okay, and then I have to use these two small connectors. I gotta be careful because I don't want to drop these. So I'm sliding this first one in. There's a flat and a rounded side, I think. So maybe I put the flat side facing up, maybe. And then I put this in, and I probably hand tighten it a bit. Hoping that it'll catch onto the threading. Doesn't seem to be catching on. Let me try using this yeah, it's probably caught on now. And then I do the same thing with this other connector. Sliding this in, and then pushing in this connector. And I'm gonna use this to tighten it. And basically I'm going to secure this battery using this bolt. Hopefully this is tight enough, and this is just used to secure the battery back on. And now I just tighten all the connectors. That seems tight enough, and this is just securing the battery in place. Okay, that's good. Seems nice and tight. And basically we have to just try it out now. I'm putting back this, hoping everything is installed properly, so just have to put this back in. There we go, that's back in. I can just leave the hood open, there's no need to close the hood. Or maybe we could actually, because I've installed it quite well. Basically we just want to check that there are no warning lights like they were previously. Okay, and we also want to do the battery control module check on this using the scanner. So why don't I first put in this. So that's good, there's no red lights. And let's check, let's do the battery control module check. Actually, why don't I start the engine? And let me connect the scanner. Okay, and then we go to diagnostics. Go to Mercedes Benz version 32. Then we go to VIN identify. We read the VIN. Okay, let's read the VIN and we say okay to continue. And this is a 2004 and it's read it correctly. It's an E500 and we press F1 for okay. Okay, now here we want to do the auto scan so we can bring up the battery control module for testing. This will take a while. Yeah, the ignition is on, so we press F1 for OK, and now it's scanning all the components. It'll make all beeping sounds as it goes through all the components that it's scanning. There's the battery control module. Okay, so looks like there were 28 modules. So let's go down to the, and they're all fit. These 28 are all fitted modules, and we go to the battery control module, which is the one we want to test for the auxiliary battery to make sure it's working. And we press enter to select it, and the module information should show the same. It's a Bosch control module. All that information is the same, and we press F1 to go back to the previous menu. And then now here's the part where it was earlier showing fault codes, so we read fault codes now. There should not be any. Let's check. Now it's showing fault codes, but it's showing it as historic, so maybe we can just clear these, or maybe they will get cleared on their own, not sure. This is also historic. It used to be there earlier. Consumer shut off, terminal 30 under voltage. This is also historic. This is also historic related to the terminal 1 signal is missing, and this is also historic related to the auxiliary battery. So we can go back and let's try view data also. This shows us the actual auxiliary battery voltage, I think. So yep, it's showing 12.96, which is great. And what else? Yeah, so this is good. This will reset all these kilometer reading when the last auxiliary battery was recharged last. All of that will probably clear. And check this. This also is good, 14.12 volts. I think this is the main battery, so this is also good, and it's charging. Okay, so now we go back and we clear fault memory. It says fault code and freeze data information will be erased. Are you sure you want to continue? Sure, we want to continue. So we press F1 and then it's done the erase. Now we go back and we check. Press F1 to escape again. Let's read fault codes again, and this time it should not show. There we go, no fault codes found. And go back and let's try view data, and we view the actual voltage. Now this number of auxiliary battery recharge operations, that might be across all the different batteries, not just this battery, so maybe that's why it's not cleared. And go down, go back, and this is probably related to the main battery, so this will also just show 14.2 volts, and it shows the battery temperature. So it looks like it's all good. The auxiliary battery has been installed. Yes, we want to exit, and I think that should be good. Go back. Yeah, that's great. And I don't have that sign anymore, so I have replaced the battery and the warning sign has gone away, so that's good. Later on I'll keep a watch on it to make sure it doesn't come back, but looks like this new auxiliary battery is fine and it's done the job.